In this video, I'll show you how to build a bird feeder tower. Let's get right to it. I'll start with 3 leftover wood pieces from another project. For 2 of the pieces, I'll need to square off one end. The other ends already have 45-degree cuts, so I'll cut these at opposite 45-degree angles from the middle to get pointed ends. These pointed ends will form the top gable of the tower. I'll quickly sand these boards down. With the 4 main wall pieces cut, I'll mock up the project so I can measure out the roof boards. With the 2 roof pieces overlapping, I'll need to mark out where to cut one so they align evenly when attached. To make sure this rips cleanly, I'll use a scrap piece of wood as a guide. Here, we can see the roof edges aligning with the walls. This feeder tower will have 4 feeder stations, 2 on the front and 1 on each side. I'll mark these out with a pencil and then cut them all using a Forstner drill bit. You can have as many feeder stations as you like, simply by lengthening or shortening the wall dimensions. I keep a bin with scrap pieces in it, and this is where it comes in handy. I've dug out 4 triangular ends that will work well as tiny canopies for each of the stations. Also, I'll add 4 little cover pieces on the inside of the tower to prevent the bird feed from spilling out of the feeder holes. They'll be glued and secured using a single screw each. I picked up some tree branches in the neighborhood that I'll use to form each feeder station perch. A simple dowel could be used if preferred. Using my Mora knife, I'll fashion out 4 smooth pieces. After drilling the holes, I'll use some glue to secure them all to the tower. Moving on to the main assembly. I'll start by securing one of the roof pieces in the work table. Then, I'll glue and fasten the other piece using 2 screws. Next, using the base, I'll attach one of the side walls followed by the back. The other side wall will be attached before I finally secure the front board. I'll spend a few moments sanding down the entire project to ensure a clean finish. To fill the bird feeder, I've designed it so that the roof lifts open to one side. I'll be using 2 tiny hinges that will be attached with screws. This is delicate work, so pre-drilling the holes and using a hand screwdriver is a good idea. The roof will be secured on the other side using an L-hook screw. For this to work, I'll need to cut a slender groove in the edge, so I'll do this using the saw. To thicken the groove, I'll carefully angle the saw to shave down the sides. I'll sand down the groove to get a smooth, snug fit. Next, I'll close the lid and drill a hole in line with the groove. The L-hook screw can now be twisted in. To operate, the latch is turned 180 degrees and lined up with the groove. This allows the roof to open. By turning it back, the roof is locked. To hang this feeder, I'll be using an eye-screw. After pre-drilling a hole, I'll first twist it in by hand and then finish it up with the help of a screwdriver. I'm going to add a coat of wood stain and then some protective varnish to the outside of the feeder. Okay, let's get some feet in this and get it hung. . Well folks, I hope you've enjoyed the video and take away some ideas for your own projects. Thanks for watching, and if you haven't already, please subscribe.